तैयार हो जा तो बता। जय गुरुदेव। प्रेयर। योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां मलं शरीरस्य च वैदिकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरमुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलरानतोऽस्मि। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। जय गुरुदेव। So thank you, namaste, welcome to understand yoga philosophy. Okay, yoga is a very practicable science. It is a science of life or method of life, style of life that makes our life very simple, easy, natural, effortless. Because it is a science of body, science of mind, science of heart. Every day before yoga classes or practices, we have to do prayer. Why prayer is important in yoga traditions? Because by prayer, your heart, body, mind becomes ready to understand or to join the divinity or super consciousness or supreme knowledge or supreme source of knowledge. Where is supreme of knowledge, a source of knowledge? It is in our heart or the beyond the heart. Okay, so why we chant 3 times Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, not 2 times, not 4 times. Why 3 times? Because our personality has 3 folds: physical fold, mental fold or psychological, and the emotional or the body, mind and heart. So when we first time chant Om Shanti, in that time we relax our physical body. When your physical body becomes quiet, calm, relaxed, then it meets with the mind. Then second time you chant Om Shanti, then your body, mind becomes more close and they becomes more subtler, more quiet, more calm. Then it change in heart. Body merge in mind and mind, body both merge in the heart. Then we third time we chant Om Shanti, means then body, mind and heart together, all together they becomes one and they lose their ego, their form and their quality and quantity. Then you trance, means you trance your body, mind and heart trance themselves. Then you becomes a fourth. Fourth is what? Fourth is your consciousness, or fourth are you. Now a normal man realize or accept that I am a body, I am a mind, I am a heart. But a yogi, after transcending body, mind and heart, he realized that I am in body, mind and heart. I am not body. I am in body, I am in mind, I am in heart. Or they are mine. I am separate from them. So I am the knower to them. I am not body, mind and heart. I am separate from them. So every day we practice to relax. And how we can relax according to yoga practice? We can go beyond or relax body by asana. Asana is a technique that which makes you able to trance your body, because asana means no feeling of body or bodiless body feeling. And then pranayama. Pranayama is a second technique, second practical aspect of yoga that is more important than the asana, because after by asana you can become or detach free from your body, or you don't identify yourself as a body. Then you meet with mind, and by breath, breathing control, by pranayama, you can cross or you can make a quiet, calm, peaceful your mind. Means breathing disciplines your mind. Mind are what? Mind are the fivefold, or we call them five sensory senses. So one mind is an active mind. When sensory senses are functioning, working, and they are percepting the outer knowledge, then they are that is active mind. And when they becomes more quiet, calm, peaceful, then we say them silent mind. So yoga said that when your body and mind becomes silent, then you change in the heart. Heart is a causal body, okay? We can understand according body, physical body, mental body, emotional body. And when you trance them or you go beyond them by asana, pranayama and meditation, then you becomes a bodiless body, or fourth. Means then you are not a body. So every day we have to prepare our body, mind and heart. First we need bhakti yoga, prayer. And by prayer your heart becomes very quiet, calm, and you transcend. Means you becomes free from clutches of the material world, or material body, material mind, material heart. Then you go beyond the material. Now we have to enter into philosophy that established by Patanjali. Sage Patanjali was a great yogi, and in India we have a story about him. He was born in Punjab, or in that time Aryabharta, and he was a very famous yogi, and he was a follower of the Sankhya Yoga. Before him there was a yoga in the form of Sankhya, and Sankhya is a philosophy. It is called Tattva philosophy, or it is called 24 elementary theory, elemental theory, 24 elements, and it is a theory of numbers. So Patanjali followed the Sankhya Yoga, and he realized that Sankhya Yoga is more intellectual, not more practicable. So he decided to make it very simple, easy, natural for two people, so many people can follow that. So he decided to make it's a very practicable science, and later he designed his Yoga Sutra. We call Yoga Sutra in Sanskrit, and in English we can say Patanjali Yoga Philosophy or Ashtanga Yoga. Some people like to say it Raja Yoga also. Raja means it's a crown practice. It's a highest practice. Means if you can follow only Patanjali Yoga Sutra, then you can get whole knowledge of about yourself, or you can know about body, mind and heart and you, soul. So Patanjali written this book, this is called Yoga Sutra, very small book, and it he divided his philosophy in 4 chapters, or we call in Hindi 4 padas, pada. Pada means chapters. So he divided his whole work in 4 chapters. First chapter he called Samadhi Pada, and Samadhi Pada, Samadhi means the unification with individual soul and universal soul, or their equality, understanding their equality, same and similarity, that is the called Samadhi. Means when a man realize that I am like a God, I am like a supreme, that is the highest knowledge or highest or ending knowledge of the yoga. Means a man can understand his ownness like a supreme God, and everybody want to be supreme, because supreme or supreme, there is no any problem. Supreme means there where is no problem, problemless life. So when man becomes problemless, then he is supreme or God. We have faith and believe that God is supreme and he is problemless. No material problem, no spiritual problem, no monetary problem, nothing. He is free completely from all problems or pain and suffering. So he first described Samadhi Pada. To describe Samadhi or define Samadhi, he written 51 sutra, 51 sentences, 51 aphorisms to teach the Samadhi. And second path he written how to practice Samadhi, and that is called in Sanskrit Sadhana Pada or practice chapter. Chapter of practice means how we can practice Samadhi, how can follow we Samadhi. So second chapter is a practical aspect of Samadhi, or first chapter. We have to understand these both chapters, first chapter, second chapter, and they are correlated. They are always unified. So we have to understand first the first path to second path, or by second path you can understand the first path Samadhi. Means without practice we cannot understand Samadhi. So first we have to listen it about Samadhi, get informations about Samadhi, and then you have to practice it. In second sutra, second pada, he described 55 sutra, 55 seconds. So 55 in second chapter and 51 in first chapter. Then he written the third chapter, that is called Vibhuti Pada. Vibhuti means here perfections, siddhis, perfections. He said why we practice Samadhi, and why I have to follow and practice Samadhi, and what will we achieve after Samadhi. Then Patanjali said the practice of Samadhi or its practice makes you the supreme or perfect. Means if you follow the samadhi and its practice in your life, then you will be perfect and you will get all perfections. Your physical body or physically you will be perfect, mentally your thought will be perfect, or your thought and your body will be like a God. Means godliness will be appeared in your physical body, mental body, and you will be divine. So, for this, when your personality, the material personality will change in the divinity or divine personality, then you are a yogi. And last chapter he written for what we have to go to yoga, and he said for perfection, and after enjoying perfection, you have to leave everything, because after enjoyment you will be satisfied, or you have right knowledge of enjoyment. What is the right knowledge of enjoyment? Means the enjoyment they cannot satisfy you forever. Whatever enjoyments you have, you enjoy, and they will make you happy and healthy for little time, but not forever. So after that, be detached from them also. Patanjali said you detach them and be alone. Means you will be uninterested or disinterested in your body perfection, mind perfection, and emotionally perfections. Means because this material world that cannot satisfy you forever. You can enjoy, but you can enjoy some years, maybe 100 years or 200 years, but you cannot enjoy it forever. So all the consumptions or the bhogas or the enjoyment cannot satisfy you. So last chapter he said that is called Kaivalya Pada, and Kaivalya Pada have only 44 sutra. First chapter has 51, second and third has 55, and last Pad has only 44. So total sutras are only 195. This is a very great book or full with knowledge. Okay, it's a sutra means the formulas of knowledge. They are like a formula in very short time, but full with very dense knowledge. So one by one we try to understand sutra. I will say the story also, mythological story about Patanjali. Patanjali is a name, okay, of that sage, and he got this name by her mother. Her mother name was Gaunika, okay, and she was unmarried, brahmacharini. So she have no any child, any husband, nothing. Means she have no any family member, but she was the worshipper or the devotee of sun, God sun. So she every day worshipping God sun, and every day after his baking and the natural needs, after that she go and she offer some flower, water or something to the her devotee God. And every day she hopes, because she becoming old, so one day she realized that I have no any relative and no friend, no husband, no child who will take care me in the old age. Now I am becoming old, so I will be unable to do maintain to myself. So who will take care? Then one day she asked with sun, God, or maybe every day she start to ask with God, oh God, son, you give me one son or give me some issue or some take care to me, because she afraid by the old age. So one day when she was offering like this flowers and water and sweet all, then alms to the sun, then suddenly she realized, she was offering with closed eyes like this, and she realized that something fallen in his folded palm like this. And she opened the eye and she saw there is a small snake or a child snake. So suddenly she saw and she afraid, and then she opened the palms, and that snake child fallen on the earth. And suddenly that child changed in a human being child. And then she become very happy. Oh, I got child, and she took and she put on the chest, and she, oh, you are my son, you are my son, you are my son, and you are fallen, pat, fallen. Pat means fallen. Patita, Sanskrit, pat, fallen. That which fallen in folded palm. Palm means Anjali. So, Patanjali. Pat means folded, Pat means fallen, and Anjali means folded palm. And she gave name, your name is Patanjali. You fallen in my folded palm, so you are a Patanjali. Since that, and after that he start to yoga practice. Before him there was a philosophy, that was the Sankhya. Sankhya philosophy is what? It is a science of creation. Science of creation, science of nature, science of dissolution and creation. So this is all. If you know yourself from where you came and what you have to do, it means you know yourself. So he realized I am, and this world around me is this world. So he said the full knowledge of myself and full knowledge of my this world, and that complete knowledge, he said, it is a yoga. Yoga means full knowledge of yourself and full knowledge of this world, universe. Then knowledge of unit and universe. The combined knowledge is yoga, full knowledge, okay? Fullness. Why? Because if you know what is this creation and who created and what is the aim of this creation and what is the goal of my life, then you can solve your all problems. So Patanjali, to make life very simple, easy and free from all suffering, he said this yoga philosophy. So he established Patanjali Yoga Sutra or Yoga philosophy. It is a crown practice, very highest practice. If you can follow only Patanjali, then you no need anything or any life. It is a lifestyle, full lifestyle, and why you can be free from suffering. So Patanjali first said, what is the Samadhi? Now I take this book, and this has a sutra. Sutra means it is a full with knowledge, and first its name is Yoga Darshanam. Yoga Darshanam. Yoga means unified, dual, or the unification of two opposites. योग, योग किस में होता है? सेम में योग नहीं होता ना. योग किस में होगा? दोनों लोग कब जुड़ेंगे? जब वो विपरीत हों. क्योंकि जो मेरे पास नहीं है वो तुमसे मिलेगा, तभी तो मैं आपके पास मित्रता करूँगा, और आप भी जो आप में नहीं है उसे पूरा करने के लिए आप किसी से मिलेंगे, मित्रता करेंगे. तो यूनिफिकेशन and unification happens always in two opposites. So Patanjali realized this whole world, whole universe, whole existence, or everything of this universe is the unified form of two opposites. Okay, the union of two opposites is samadhi. When they accept to live, agree to live together without fighting, without pain, then that is the samadhi. So samadhi is a state of mind and heart or body also. Okay, when your body becomes free from problems, mind becomes free from tension, problem, and your heart also become balanced in emotions. If your body is not healthy, not balanced, some organs of body are okay, but some organs or the action organs are not good, it means your body is imbalanced. Sometimes your thinking is good, sometimes not negative thinking, and you think about negative about life, that thinking is also put you in problem. So thinking must be positive, means its goal must be to make life very simple, easy. And emotionally, if you are not balanced, then you cannot live in this world without problem. Because whenever or with whom you will be imbalanced, there will be problem for you. So relations we need, but we need relations in balance emotion, balance with balance emotions. If your relatives makes you imbalanced, or you becomes imbalanced due to them or for them, then you are not healthy heartily. So we have understand, and we have to know what is body, what is mind, what is my heart, and why they are given by God. Then God or nature given by them, they to enjoy the material life. We are here, we born here for enjoyment. Why? Because it is our ultimate desire. Every living being wants to be satisfied, perfect. We want to fulfill our all desires, and we like pleasure, not pain. It means pleasure is our nature, and we have to find out pleasure. So we are here only for pleasure. My master said, we are born here for bliss, not for suffering. But why we are suffering? We see many people are suffering. Sometimes we also realize that I have pain, problem. Sometimes emotionally I am not satisfied, physically, mentally. Then I have it is my direct experience that I want full pleasure. I don't like pain. So how we can get full pleasure? Then Patanjali said, I am giving a lifestyle, a yoga, a way of life, or a system. It is a social, it will make you socially fit, emotionally fit, physically fit, and then you will be perfect. So today it is a little introduction about the Patanjali and Patanjali Yoga Sutra. And slowly we will be enter in this book, and this is a very dense knowledge. Suppose Patanjali gave its name Patanjali Yoga Darshana. Patanjali means of Patanjali, okay? Patanjali Yoga Darshana. Whatever he seen or whatever he realized, that knowledge, he said, that knowledge, or he gave the name of that knowledge, Yoga Darsana. Darsana means seen knowledge, known knowledge, realized knowledge, Darsana. Yoga Darsana or philosophy. But philosophy becomes a Darsana when you realized it, when you experienced it. Suppose philosophy is a information, like I am giving you a information about Patanjali. It is you listen or understand by intellect, but it is not your experience. Experience will be your own knowledge when you practice it. So practice make you more faithful or more deep knowledge, right knowledge, clear knowledge, own knowledge. Then you can say it is a Yoga Darshan. And Patanjali realized everything is unified or everything is a union of two opposites. So two means yoga, yoga means two. So the whole universe or all the forms of matter are unified of two opposites. Some things made by opposites like sun and moon. So sun and moon, they are opposite, but when they unified, then many things produced by them, or their unified form itself appeared in the different forms. So she is a mathematician, okay, Kavita. So the math said 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, but 2 plus 1 again, then that is the 3. So third, so 2 becomes 3. And in Vedic philosophy or in Vedic knowledge, we have 3 aspects of knowledge. The first aspect, highest aspect of knowledge, that is called ending knowledge of Veda, that is called Advaitavad. Advaitavad means this philosophy believes that there is only one, but it cannot understood by many peoples, because it is a very highly wise man or intellect people can only believe in one. So to make Advaitavad or the undualism, monism very simple, then the seers of knowledge or the Vedic rishis, they simplified it. Then they said, no, not 2, 1, it is 2, or it is a unified form of 2. So they believe in duality, the oneness or undualism, but many people cannot believe it, because they always realize I am and this. So means we are always two. Where is one? There is no one. But and later this is also understood by not many people. Then they said there are 3 things. Like first said, I am alone. Patanjali said last path, Kaivalya Pada, alone. When you know that I am alone, or when you become free from second, no second in front of you, you are alone. That is the Advaitavada, undualism. But we always realize I am separate, and this is or mine or my book, my body, my mind, my home. Always we behave with duality. So duality is more real than the undualism. But some people also realize I am and this world, and when world and I becomes or we behave with each other, we meet or we love to each other, then we change in third. And they realize that third is also unified of 2, or third is the form of 1. So there are 3 philosophies in Veda, and this book also explains all 3 possibility or 3 theories. Okay, first theory is alone. Alone means Kaivalya, loneliness, aloneness, alone. When you will be alone, no second, means then you cannot know yourself as a body, mind and heart. Means when you will be alone, then you cannot realize yourself, because we are realizing ourselves. I am knowing myself due to you. Without your relation, how can I know myself? I am different from you, so I realize my identity. If nothing will be here around me, all surroundings disappeared, then I cannot realize I am. A mother realize I am a mother due to relation of her child. A friend realize that I am lover or I am beloved of my friend or due to my friend. If we have no second, then we cannot know ourselves, we cannot realize ourselves. So, yoga knowledge is a relative knowledge or knowledge of two. Okay, I and that, I or my, okay, I or mine. This the complete knowledge of both. Means you should know yourself and you should know the around things, whatever around you. So, everybody realize that I am and this material world, or we can say I am the consciousness, and I am related with material matter or material. So, consciousness, yoga is a science of consciousness and material matter. Both are together. Matter cannot be exist without consciousness, and consciousness also cannot manifest or identify itself without form. So, formless and form both are together. Yoga is a knowledge of form and formless. So, we have to understand, and samadhi means balanced knowledge of form and formless, complete knowledge, total knowledge, equal knowledge of form or matter or consciousness, or Atma and Paramatma, individuality and universality. So, you are like a universe, or you are in a universe, so you are also universe. We are not separate from universe. I am the result of universe, or universe is a result of us. All the total living beings, their totality is universe, or all the forms, everything, and all everything totally in total form is universe, and universe itself divided in uncountable units. So, we are the representative, we are very smallest, tiniest, but we are a part of universe. So, Patanjali will explain that maybe you are tiniest unit, but your unit or you are same like a universe. You and same is universe, both are same. But when we realize or identify that I am separate from the universe, then you becomes or your relations becomes imbalance with the universe. That imbalance with the totality or universe is cause of our suffering. Okay? Why we are suffering? Because we are not balanced with the universe. So, when we are alone and we believe I am alone, identify I am alone or separate, then you have problem, because then you feel uncompleteness. Okay? When you believe I am a separate, then you becomes incomplete. You become complete when you merge with the universe, or you balance with the universe. Then you are in the samadhi. So, when you realize or you can see in yourself, your universe, or you can see yourself in universe, then you are in the samadhi state. Samadhi means both are equal. I am that, or that I am. Okay? Veda, they said 4 sentences, very famous sentences, and they are the symbol of samadhi. That first Rig Veda, its essential last sentence, highest sentence is that knowledge is supreme, prajnanam brahma. Prajnanam brahma means if you have right knowledge, supreme knowledge, then you becomes problemless, fearless, sufferingless. Knowledge is only solution. Knowledge of what? Knowledge of ourself and knowledge of our relatives or the surroundings, belongings. When you know yourself and when you know yourself, then you can discipline yourself. If you don't know yourself, you don't know your knowledge, what is body, what is mind, then you cannot control or discipline yourself. Okay? So knowledge makes you disciplined. Later Patanjali in first sutra, he will explain what is yoga. So Patanjali said first, Atha yoganusasanam. This is a first aphorism, first sentence of Patanjali. Patanjali said, yoga is a samadhi, samadhi is a yoga, or atha yoganusasanam. After samadhi, he explained samadhi. He said how we understand samadhi. Then now he will explaining the practical aspect in first sutra. He said ath. Ath means now. Now means yoga is eternal. It was before Patanjali also. But Patanjali said, now I am explaining the anusasan, the discipline of the yoga. That discipline is eternal. That is coming and it is eternal. It was before Patanjali or it will be after Patanjali also. So he said, I am following the anusasan that established already by nature or the God, Paramatma. So, anusasan of God, discipline of God, discipline of nature, discipline of universe. I explain now. He said, Atha, now I ready to explain whatever I seen or I realized. I realized the unity. So, I explain the science of both. Both opposite, okay, maybe cold and hot, or maybe smallest and biggest, okay, but I will explain the total knowledge of the unified existence. That is the Patanjali. So he said, this anusasana, this discipline is not mine. I am the follower. I am not establishing, but I am transforming, or I am little changing, I am modifying, I am making simplest, but this is coming from the eternity or since the beginning of nature. When nature began, then yoga began. Yoga is a science of nature, means it tells the mechanism of the nature, how nature appeared or got the form, and how again form or nature becomes formless. So if you know the knowledge from A to Z or Z to A, then you are a yogi. Then you know the full discipline, and that discipline is natural, that is hidden in yourself. We have to find out by asana, pranayama, meditation. Thank you. Namaste. Jai Gurudev. Tomorrow more.
Can we ask questions?
Later. If you have, okay, ask.
question is that what is that thing which give rise or the birth to individuality and ego in a human being?
What again, please?
अच्छा, मतलब इंसान में ना अहंकार जो पैदा होता है वो क्यों होता है?
Oh, ego becomes when you realize I am a separate from the universe. Separation or the knowledge of separation create ego. If you merge, ego is also your existence, your feeling. So when you realize I am a separate from the universe, that is your individual ego. When you ready to merge or you dissolve your body, mind and heart, then there is no ego. So ego is a false, it is not real. It appears so it can finish. It appears so it can finish. That which can appear that or which can take birth, that will be die. So you when you are egoless, then you are in the samadhi. Means ego makes a separation or boundaries from the universe. Like if you have a water in a jug or jar, then that water realize that I am a separate from the Ganga water. But if you put that water from the jar in the Ganga, then again that water will, I finish my I-ness and I am also Ganga. So when you fallen in love with anything, then you becomes egoless. Till you have ego, you cannot love, or your love is not real. Understand? If you want to make save yourself, then you cannot be universal. You have to dive. So samadhi is a dive in yourself. Dive in your body to know your body, dive in your mind to know your mind, and dive in your heart to know who am I, and I am not body, mind and heart. Thank you. Namaste again tomorrow.